You're with Newsday. We are taking you live now to Sydney, where the opposition leader Anthony Albanese is reacting to the Prime Minister Scott Morrison's performance on the world stage at the Glasgow climate talks.
Treat them as political opponents rather than people who he needs to develop trusted relationships with. Gaslighting and backgrounding is no way to build relations with our important democratic neighbours and countries like the United States and France, where we've seen clearly a breakdown in relations in recent times. The comments of President Macron are very direct, but the comments of President Biden were no less significant. We have no greater partner than the United States of America, and the fact that the US feel that they were not given all of the information about the arrangements that were occurring, that they were a party to with regard to the information given to France, is of real concern, as is, of course, President Macron's comments. And the attempted damage control by selectively leaking private text messages is quite an extraordinary step for an Australian Prime Minister to take. Leaders of countries and indeed people in their everyday life need to be able to engage in a professional way. And the leaking of this selected text message isn't the first time that we've seen that occur from this Prime Minister. Pretending also that personal criticism of him is criticism of Australia is using our nation as a human shield. Now, Scott Morrison isn't the first leader to see himself as synonymous with his nation. In France, Louis XIV said, "I am the state," a famous quote. Well, the news for Scott Morrison is he isn't the state of Australia. He's someone who is a leader with a track record of not answering questions directly, of dissembling, of gaslighting, and of not being fair income in the way that he deals with issues in the Parliament, or whether over a range of issues that he has had to deal with over the time since he's been the Prime Minister. Indeed, the whole way that he's dealing with climate change, where he pretends that he never said statements like electric vehicles would end the weekend, that batteries were as useful as the big banana or the big prawn, that renewable energy targets were nuts, that he opposed net zero by 2050, that he's made extravagant claims about climate change in order to undermine the debate, and the need for action on climate change is something that he has very much a track record of.